Hey everyone, it's Trish from Dish Kitty Studio. I had a request to see more of my daily journal books. I did do a flip through of my most recently finished one, which is number 13, but there was interest in seeing more, so this one is number 12. I got this book, I want to say at Marshall's, maybe for, I don't know, $6, $8 at the most. It's pretty big, as you can see. I think it's 9 by 12, probably, something like that. I love it. It was a good book. It had great paper. The paper's unlined. It is perforated, which didn't bother me, but I didn't rip any out. Anyway, the cover, it had this, really pretty, like, I don't know, kind of paisley looking pattern, but I covered it all up with stickers from everywhere. Lots of different breweries and just different places that I went. Obviously, I voted sticker. This one's from Grand Traverse Pie Company when I spent a day in Traverse City. A local pub. This is from a drawing event that I went to here in Kalamazoo. Yes, there really is a Kalamadoodle. It's kind of a joke. One Well Brewing, which is here in Kalamazoo. Grand Traverse Distillery, North Peak. So lots of different breweries. Inside, I did stickers here too. I put this piece of paper here just to cover up my address and my phone number, but just more stickers. This is actually a bottle label from a brewery called Right Brain, also in Traverse City. So I start every book. I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly, guys, because I know there's a lot of pages here, so I'm going to try to go through fast. But I always start every new book with a little self-portrait, so there's a little pencil drawing. This is just a coaster from Shorts Brewing Company, which is another brewery that I really like. Pretty far up north. It's about 3 or 4 hours away. I've never actually been there, but I went to like a little event here locally that they sponsored. Cupcakes. This one, you can see my middle finger here. That was actually the day that I quit my job that day. It was a terrible job, so it was a long time coming, and I was really happy about it, hence the picture. There's a little drawing of my number 11 book, because this was the day that I actually finished up that book and got it all done. This day, my father-in-law gave me a fountain pen, a beautiful fountain pen, so I tried to draw it. It's very nice. This is my niece. She's a musician, so my husband and I went to see her perform, and I drew a picture of her. Lollipops, because we went to see Willy Wonka at a local theater, which was really fun. I made eggs, obviously, and watched football. This was a Sunday. At a sore throat, a little drawing there. Went out for sushi. I like food a lot, so I tend to draw. If I can't think of anything else to draw for the day, I draw food. Not even sure what I made here, but I made my favorite beef stew recipe that has all these great vegetables in it. This is a little drawing I did of a friend's daughter that I thought turned out really nice, so I stuck it in here. I did some art that day, obviously. This is a friend of mine and his 2 little boys. More football, music, beer, Sunday. This is my Traverse City adventure. This is all about the day that I spent in Traverse City. It was really fun. Soup. I had a surgery on my foot in November, so this was like prep stuff. Cupcake. My friend Zach and I sang karaoke that day. It was really fun, so I drew a picture of the 2 of us. Video games, obviously. I'm not sure what this is about. Obviously lips, but I don't know why. Oh, we went to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's why. This day I didn't feel very good, so I just doodled around the edges. This is a drawing of my friend Chris, me sleeping, me having coffee with another friend. This day I went to a beer festival in Detroit. It was the Fall Beer Festival, so you can see I have can lid earrings, and my scarf has pretzels on it for, cleansing your palate in between samples, of course. My friend Dawn and I were still in Detroit for the festival, so we went out and had a burger and had a really fun time. I had a fight with one of my friends, and that's him being a crybaby. These are a bunch of stickers I got from the beer festival that I just made a little kind of sticker collage here. That day I wasn't feeling too good, so I kind of drew myself a little green. Bad hair day. This one's kind of funny. I went to the doctor and she, just for my pre-surgery kind of checkup, and she was like, hey, let's do a pap smear. So I was like, oh, well, okay. So it was like a surprise pap smear there. I went to one of those wine and canvas things, and this is kind of a little drawing of the painting I did. Coffee and donuts. Football donuts. This is a drawing of my phone. I had problems with my phone that day, and I actually accidentally wiped all the data off of my phone, which was terrible. So all my contacts, all my apps, it was like factory reset. It was awful. Just some little doodles here. Some cider, ping pong. This is, I went to an event with my friends called All Stouts Day, a local brewery in town. Has all of their taps are stouts, and I went to it. I actually drew this there, and I cut it out of my notebook and stuck it in here. That I don't want to talk about. This is, I started working again. You know, I had quit my job here a few weeks back. I started working again from home, so this is me with my little headset on and my coffee working. Pretty happy about something. I voted. My husband had a sore throat. This is where I was so excited about fall actually happening. So leaves and fires in the fireplace and rainy and gray, because that's my favorite kind of weather. I love rainy days. And I made pumpkin muffins. Just some watercolor swirls here. Beer pong, always a good time. We watched this movie called Airplane versus Volcano, I think. So this is my little drawing of it. This was right before my foot surgery, so I finally had gotten my little temporary handicap thing. So I drew a picture of that. Surgery day. Here's my foot with the, I had this little box. Gosh, I can't think of the name of it now, but it's like a electrical stimulator that helps with pain. It's amazing. It's a miracle. I love that thing. Here's a drawing of my friend Clovis. He came over to my house to visit and see how I was doing, so I drew a picture of him. Here's me with my foot in a cast and my cat lazing around. Things that help me recover, just like a little collage. My stuffed mouse, my cats, drawing, taking naps, my hubby, coffee. Got my, wait, I didn't get my cat. Oh, I got my real cast that day. So they actually took all the bandages off, and I got to see the incision for the first time. So there's that. My friend Clovis came over again this day, and we watched Scandal for, I don't know, probably 12 hours without stopping. So that was, that was kind of fun. This day I was cold, so I actually, you know, with this cast on, you can't really wear a sock, and my toes are exposed, so I took like a big sock and covered up my foot part. So I drew a picture of that. We finally got some snow. This one's obviously about money. This is my girlfriend Barb. She came over and dusted and vacuumed and stuff while I couldn't. This is the first time I was able to actually get downstairs to my studio here on my butt, so I drew a picture of that. I finally went out this day, so my husband and I went to Target, and you can see I cruised around on one of the little carts. Got crutches finally. We had pizza. My husband did chores that day. This is my cousin Cassie. She came to visit from Texas for the holiday. It was almost Thanksgiving. This is my godson AJ. He's so cute. So I drew a little picture of him. Finally got to walk on both my feet without... I had my first day off crutches, it says. So I was able to actually start putting weight on my foot that I had surgery on. So that was a big deal. Thanksgiving. Black Friday, just some little doodles because really didn't do much. This is a well because I went out to One Well Brewing with some friends of mine, which is a local place. Worked on some crochet. Sorry, I gotta sip my coffee here. I got my first smartwatch. This was the Samsung Gear. Now you see I have the Samsung Gear Fit, but I had this one for several months, probably 6 or 8 months. I really liked it. Hot cocoa, making eggs. Oh, this one is great. Why I can't wait to get my cast off so I can wear regular shoes, not have to sleep with a brick, shave my legs, take a shower standing up, wear both socks. Pretty big. You see I had a lot of time on my hands here while I was recuperating. I wasn't getting around well, so... Oh, there's just a picture of me sad, probably because I still have that cast on. It's getting towards Christmas time. Here's a scarf. I drew a picture of this scarf. I made it for myself. I sewed it. Turned out really cute. Cupcake, donuts. I was eating very well at this time too, as you can see. I got just some, I wrote a lot of lists out and got some things accomplished in my planner, so that's what that's about. I bought some new duct tapes that were Christmas print, so I put those in here. Had a grapefruit. Oh, I was working on a Christmas present for my husband, so I called it Super Secret Christmas Project because I didn't really want to talk too much about it in here. But I spent a lot of time working on it. And it was actually a book, kind of a scrapbook type of thing, a travel journal from a trip we took last year to Niagara Falls. So that's what the project was. Got my hair cut. Grumpy Christmas. He looks pretty grumpy there. Not sure why. More Christmas stuff. Oh, look. And here's where all those donuts and cupcakes are catching up with me. Pig eat fat. Pancakes. I made pancakes for the first time ever. I don't know what I was waiting for, but they turned out great, and I make them all the time now. Here is my overly dramatic cast coming off. Obviously, it wasn't a saw like that. Dinner, chores, cleaning out the dishwasher here. I went to an event, a Calamadoodle event, and this is something I drew there for a contest. It was to draw a well, so I drew the well and then I stuck it in here. More pancakes. Okay, this was just a text message that I got that I wanted to write about. Here I soaked my feet. You see my angry red scar there. I'm going to try to move a little bit quicker here because this is getting pretty long. There's me with my jacket on, a friend of mine, beer, I'm sure, a washtub base because I watched Emmett Otter, which was my favorite Christmas movie ever. This is just a wrapping paper collage. These are the wrapping papers I used. A gift. My girlfriend made me some little dangly mixtape earrings that I really liked. These are just random drawings. My husband loved the book. I made him so much he cried. I got a Clarisonic for Christmas. Cinnamon rolls. My nephew got an Xbox. He was very excited. This is another one of my nephews with a present that he gave me that I loved. Just some random doodles of more presents that I got. A couple friends of mine. Another friend of mine. My husband and I and a friend watched The Interview. My husband and I, very happy. We had a great day. Next day was very sad. Another little drawing of my godson, AJ. Did a face mask. This was just a fun day. My husband and I went to the outlet mall and a couple things. He got new shoes. I got a purse and a little cool flowered headband. My husband was sick, so he's got bedhead and yikes. And I ate a lot of junk food, so... we had Chinese for dinner. Not much to say, so I drew that. This was January 5th. I had to go back to work, and here's me saying, no, 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 I don't want to get out of bed. Grilled cheese, fire in the fireplace, salmon, and Brussels sprout. Oh, sorry, cabbage. Oh, not a very good drawing of cabbage. Here's just a little picture I drew of myself. I went to a beer and cookie pairing with a friend, so there's my little drawing of that. This morning, woke up and we had water gushing out of the ceiling in our basement, so that was horrifying. Here's a little drawing of my cat, a taco. My husband and I went to see The Sorcerer's Stone at a movie theater, so I drew a snitch. This is a picture of my husband and I and our two cats finally sleeping in our bed comfortably because we had these industrial size fans to draw everything after the water. Here's me hanging out, eating ice cream, watching Saved by the Bell. I think this was the day the last fan left, which was very exciting for us. Here's a little Polaroid of my studio, because I had water damage in my studio too, so here's kind of the mess of it after the aftermath. Here's me with my sorting hat on. My husband and I last year went to see all of the Harry Potter movies. We went to see one a week, so here's, I guess this would have been Chamber of Secrets. My mouse, I did some drawing obviously. Here's me working out on the elliptical. I did some digital drawing, so that's me drawing on my monitor. A flash drive I got, and I got some new stickers and some new macaroni and cheese duct tape, so I wanted to try those out and just kind of put pieces in here. Me eating a sandwich, watercolors, hot tea, my husband's birthday, he was 39. My husband and I had dinner with an Amish family at their house. They made dinner for us and everything, so that's me. I drew them, and then I have a QR code here. So there's actually, we did a little video of it, so if you click there, you can see the video. I do those once in a while when there's kind of something else I want to add that I use QR codes. If anybody wants more information about that, I'd be happy to do a little video on kind of how I do it and when and why. This is just randomly stuff I love. So, my friends, 2 boys, I had breakfast with the 3 of them. It was really fun. Macaroni and cheese for dinner, broccoli, buckbeak. That was when we went to see the next Harry Potter movie. It's a drawing of my buddy on the phone. Beer again. I drink a lot of beer, obviously. I love beer. Some stuff I got from Goodwill, just some notebooks, and I found actually a brand new Smash book that I bought. We went to visit some friends here, and this is them, Bill and Deb, and their son Owen. Had brekkie for dinner, Brinner. Snow day. Here, what is happening there? Oh, all the dust from the remodeling after the water incident, and my nose was a wreck from they were cutting into our ceilings and everything else. Hot tea. I had a job interview that day, so here's me with my little professional gear on. Dinner with my mom. Here's me, sad. Family friend passed away, so I was very sad. Spaghetti and meatballs. This day I made a couple of kind of envelope journals that turned out really cool. Pizza, a bunch of different stuff. This one I don't want to show because that one's a little personal, so I covered it up. We went to a pet store and they had chinchillas, which are so cute. Valentine's Day, that's a drawing of my hubby. This day I finally was able to get back, I work from home, so I was finally able to get back into my office and actually start working out of there again after the remodeling and stuff was all happening after the water damage. So I had everything boxed up and I was and here's me actually back in there working. My blog was 12 years old that day, so drew a 12 with a party hat. Working on some knitting here. Food again. I always draw food. I have some footy pajamas that make me look like a raccoon, so there's me. My husband and I went to see The Hobbit at the local Civic Theater. It was a youth production, so it was so cute. I did not draw this, but I drew this. And that's just, it was really fun. This is the end. This is the last page. Back here, I turned the last couple of pages into a pocket. Just have a few things in here from, my adventures. This is the program from The Hobbit. Mackinac Brewing Company, which is a brewery I went to when I spent the day in Traverse City. Caution, this is from my house when it was a giant wreck from the water. A ticket from a beer festival, program from a beer festival here. What else? Oh, Happy New Year. This is a pocket back here. I actually just stuck a big envelope into the last page, and we've got a bunch of different stuff. These are my nieces and nephews' Christmas lists from last year. Lists from beer flights that my friends and I have gotten when we're out at different breweries. This is a lot of beer stuff. That's 5 crests from a It's a card game that my husband is involved with, and this is, my friends and I play trivia sometimes, so that's a trivia answer card. This is crutch assisting, how to do it and when. More beer stuff. We played cards with my husband's family, his grandmother, and so that's our little score sheet. More beer stuff. That's from a gaming convention that I went to. This is from a funeral, from a distillery I visited, and that's like a parking receipt from a trip I went on. So just stuff like that in there. Obviously some little doodles I did in other notebooks, and a bunch of stickers, and you know, a bunch of stickers again here. In the back, I believe, is full of stickers as well. Let's see if I can get this thing to shut now. Yes, more stickers on the back. So that's it. That's book number 12. If anybody has any questions, if you'd still like to see more, you know, I do have obviously 11 others of these, and I'd be happy to show them off if you're interested. But let me know whatever questions you have. I'd love to tell you more about QR codes, about, you know, the supplies I use, whatever. Let me know. Have a great day.